Hey, hi, hello. So, I'm having a breakdown of some kind, and I thought I'd film it because that's fun, right? The internet enjoys a little bit of drama, a little bit of chaos. Who the fuck gives a fuck about whether or not this gets monetized, about whether or not YouTube likes me, the algorithm, any of it? I had a bit of an epiphany amidst whatever mental breakdown I seem to be having at this exact minute on a Saturday evening, no less. I'm probably gonna cry. So bust out the Kleenex. Let's go. Let's get some feels. Let's get some emotions out there. So I broke my dog's flexi leash. Not my current dog's flexi leash. My last dog's flexi leash. Here comes the waterworks. I told you, brace for impact. And this leash I've had for, like, it did its duty, okay? This is like, so he was in Gru's 2, and so it's like 14 years old. Okay, the leash is like 14 years old. It may have actually been my last dog's. No, last dog's. It may have been Lucky's old flexi leash. I'm not even sure. It's entirely possible. But the leash is not what I'm talking about here. But the leash is what I'm talking about here, okay? So I know how to fix it because on the inside there's a coil. And be careful if you ever try to do this. But this is more of like an analogy, metaphor, something, one of those things. And perfect timing for me to get interrupted. And I open the leash up and I've got my pliers and I'm covered in grease and oil and whatever else. And I'm going to fix this coil because I've done this before. I have done this before. And it's not easy to do and you have to be careful. The coil winds up inside this little like bobbin looking case. And you have to feed it onto the little pipe piece that has a slit in the middle. You coil it and it goes, and then that's what creates the tension that allows the leash to get pulled back. So I'm fixing this stupid fucking leash for the 1000th time, because this is not the first time I've broken this leash, by the way, but this is the first time that I've actually broken the coil. But I couldn't see that I've broken the coil because this thing, when I tell you it's so tightly fucking wound, it's so tightly... We're not talking about the leash anymore. So tightly fucking wound. And I couldn't see that I'd snapped it until it was too late. And I am so lucky that I didn't get hurt doing this because this is sharp. This is sharp metal. Don't be that stupid. Please don't be this stupid. Wear gloves. Okay? Wear gloves. And so I hadn't noticed that I'd broken the coil. And I go and I take I've got my pliers and I'm going to pull this a little bit tighter because I can see that the loop has come a little, because there's a loop at the end of this coil. I swear, I'm coming to a point. You better be ready for it. Because as I go to pull it, the first chunk, like probably this much of the coil, pops right out. And it pops out like if you've ever seen a snake frickin', okay, like this. Or like one of those cartoon can of worms kind of a situation. And it's split, though, down to this really, like, razor-sharp point. It's like this long. And it just shoots out of the thing. And I'm like, oh, no. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I can still salvage this. I can still salvage this. But I swear, if you can see what I'm getting at. And I'm trying to fix it. It's inside of the leash, and I'm trying to fix it. But it's not something that can be fixed. I'm not crying about the leash. I am crying about the leash a little bit. But it wasn't about the leash. And when I went to pull it, the whole thing flew apart. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you find out at 35. At 30 fucking 5, mind you. Or wherever you're at in your journey, okay? Because we're all valid. Your whole life was a coil that you didn't know was broken. And I don't mean broken. Stop taking my words that way, for goodness sake. In my instance, it was just different. I didn't know, and I tried so hard to fix it. But because it wasn't that, fixing it wasn't what it needed. I needed to just let it go. The little life lessons that really mundane shit will teach you. Gotta give this a minute. But it's really interesting because that's how I feel. about my life at the minute. It's like you're trying to fix something that isn't meant to be fixed. Some things you are meant to move on from. Some things you are meant to let go of and move on from. And it's not always easy, and it's not always pretty. And sometimes it's a bit dangerous. Like metal, have you ever, please tell me in the comments section if you've ever tried to fix a flexi leash. And if you ever have to, please wear gloves. And, yeah, hi. Please wear gloves. Do you want to come up here? You want to come up here? Can you get up here? Okay, come on. Big jump. Big jump. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, God. Fuck. Jesus. Oh, that was so awkward. That was so... What do you have to say for yourself? Have yourself a little ASMR. I had to trim his bangs because the sun, he can't be seen. He's just... Oh, my God. He needs a haircut. I don't think people realize, but, like, this breed, like, you do... Like, I have to shave his ears and everything and his face and the whole nine. Do you want to say? You want to say anything? No. He knows when I'm crying. He can always tell. Wherever he's in the house, he knows. He's like, oh shit, mom's at it again. Oh, here we go. But it's so interesting because if you don't know what is not wrong, that was a sound you just made. You exercising some demons over there? If you don't know, how are you supposed to do anything with that? The way the coil flew out and the way I instantaneously put these pieces of the puzzle together, because here we go, right? I haven't posted. I've got, whoa, jeez. Could you be a little bit more dramatic? God, you were so cute, but you're so dramatic. Nothing but trouble. But the way that I've got like 10 or 12 videos that are probably never going to see the light of day, because somewhere in my head, and I would actually like to say, not that she's ever gonna see this ever. Elise Myers. Okay. I follow her on Instagram. And I, from time to time she pops up in my feed. And she posted a video. And was like, somewhere along the line, she's just lost the want or the will or the joy of like the creation and the feeling of being judgment. And it feel like it happens so much faster for me, but I forget that I've actually been on the internet for 15 years. I've actually been like a person you can see on the internet for 15 years, which is a horrifying conclusion to come to. At almost 39 years old, good God. God, I am dripping. It's disgusting. But at some point, like, I don't know if I've made it impossible for myself to move forward with this or not, but I need to rip the Band-Aid off. So I don't care if any of you are actually watching this, if you like this, you want to give me a thumbs up and let me know you're still around, you're still curious about what I might post next, I don't know. But I realize I think I might have actually hit the point of no return in terms of fucks that I give. I don't share everything on here because I don't feel safe to, because there's people in my life who have hurt me so deeply, and I don't know how to navigate that. I don't know if these people are still watching my content or not. I don't know. I don't really fucking care anymore. Like, go ahead and judge me. Let's go. Have at it. I am not going to live another 38, 39 years in this kind of a mindset. So here's what we're going to do. We're moving forward. Ask me your questions. What do you want me to talk about on this channel? I'm going to start sprinkling in some dinosaur stuff, not like dinosaur content, okay? But something that I really love is what Sound of the Forest does. And this is something I very much have the urge to do, but don't know how you are all going to feel about it, but I don't know if I care. Oh, shit. For some odd reason, if this is the first video you're seeing of me, I'm Courtney. I was diagnosed autistic at 35. I kind of said that at the beginning. There's a video of the whole experience. It's linked. I am a very different person now than I was then, so brace yourself because the shock apparently gets to some people. The shock of that. I know this is what happens when you unmask and you become an entirely different person that you've always been. But it is such a messed up thing. It is such a messed up thing. I just want to move forward now. I just want to move forward. I want to stop worrying about it. I'm going to say right now, I'm going to let the autism dictate this whole situation. This channel is going to be led entirely by OG Courtney. So, not sure what kind of content. I am not going to be a strictly autism content creator. That is something I want to get right off the bat. We need to talk about that because that's what this channel turned into. I am not an autism educator. I really like to share my experiences and share my thoughts on things from my specific perspective because I have been told by you guys that I seem to bring a unique take to some of these things. I don't know why you find that you can relate to me. I think that's really cool, and I kind of love that. But I don't want to find myself becoming one of these 10 things that will tell you that you're autistic. If you do these 5 things, you are definitely ADHD. If you do these 6 things, and you know, oh God, 10 things that all autistics do. Like, I cannot. But that's not the kind of content that I want to make. That's not the kind of content that I see myself making. I just see myself sharing an experience with you guys, like we've been doing. I have gotten so in my head about this, it's crazy now at this point. It's just nuts. And this whole damn thing, it's actually been festering for years, but this whole damn thing came to an absolute head when I had a big falling out with a few internet friends of mine, and I realized, I was like, oh shit, maybe I should just put it all back in the box. Like, why give these people so much power over me? That's disgusting. Like, that is disgusting. And the things that were said to me and how I was treated was so unfucking real. I also got it in my mind. I was like, whoa, you're putting this stuff on the internet. Like, you're being too real. You're being too real. Like, who's ever going to want to, like, hire you again? Or, like, what are you going to... Like, this is real life. That's what we're sharing here. This does not impede my ability to do work and good work. And I am self-employed. So, are you gonna fire me? No? You're not gonna fire me? Okay, good. I don't understand it anymore. I think here's what my proposition, okay? People seeing this in the future, people seeing this in the past. I just want to say that this is the point. I'm not trying to act like I'm crazy on the internet. That's not the point. The point is that we are now so overcome by this curated, like, that is what's inappropriate. That, in my opinion, is what's inappropriate. People who will shove their mess. How do I know that people do this, by the way? I used to do this. I used to make vlogs on Courtney Mermaid. Okay, that was a different channel, a different life, a different Courtney. And I would actually move my mess. I would, like, disguise the autism and ADHD. I would move it from room to effing room. Film at specific angles so that you couldn't tell that my home was absolutely tiny. I used to live in such a shoebox. It was crazy. It was the smallest apartment. Our living room and our kitchen and our dining room, it was one room. And so my office was in where there should have been, like, 2 chairs that were up against and then the window. So, like, I could put a foot here and touch the stove, and then like I'd be here up against the counter, and, like, that was my office space. So, like, I would do everything in my power, and I would buy all of the things. Like, I made sure I had the good lighting and the cool, like, drape twinkle lights and all of this junk. I want to say to the world, it is so awful that real people have to be on the internet and feel so less than. I felt so less than. You know, the people I was looking up to have, like, a home here and a home in, like, Disney, Florida or some shit. And, like, money that I wouldn't have in a lifetime. More money. That's crazy. Why? It's fine. Consume the content, but recognize that this is not everybody's experience. And the average, like, working Joe out there in the world with autism isn't, you know, it's just, my lifestyle was so different, and I wanted so badly to be one of the cool kids, one of the popular kids. But that's not what the internet needs now. What the internet needs is our authenticity. What the internet needs now is real. And yeah, okay, so maybe I push the line. Maybe I play jump rope with the line of what's appropriate to share on the internet and what's not. Is that oil on my face from the... Oh my God. I think it might just be Vaseline from my lips from earlier, but like, I put Vaseline everywhere. I hope it's not. It doesn't smell like it. Oh God. The amount of oil inside of a flexi leash, don't open it. Don't do it unless you have to. Oh Lord, when I tell you, that just absolutely sent me. But that's what I want to say. I want to say that everybody shares on the internet. Your boss shares on the internet. Your coworkers share on the internet. Everybody is doing something with and on the internet. And I just have to say that, like, at this point, I feel like we need to start sharing the real. We need to start sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not fair. Like, when I think 23-year-old me, you know what 23-year-old me really needed? Me! If I could show up at the studio right now and be like, hey, let's go for lunch. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. It's time. It's time. So that's going to be kind of the why I want to find you wherever you're at, whatever you're up to. And we're going to just pick up where I left off, however many weeks ago, months ago now. I think it was February. I'm in March now. But we need to just flip a page. We need to flip a page. We're flipping a page. And like all of you have told me time and time again, this is what you want to see. So here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Here's to 2026. Because this is the first video I'm actually filming in 2026, I think. Because everything that you've seen in 2026 so far was actually filmed in December of 2025. That's why some of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I've done my taxes already. Like, that's all done. Like, woohoo. But yeah, so with that, I wish to open the floor. Okay, so take a minute if you feel comfortable, safe to do so. Let me know where you're at right now, how you're doing. Like, how have you been since you've been here last? How are things going? The Discord is still live and happening, and I am around sporadically as I continue to try and figure out who the hell I am on the internet. You ever really want to see, like, I'm around on Blue Sky, like, all the time. So if you want to come and hang out with me on Blue Sky, give me a follow. Just shoot me a message, be like, yo, how's it going? Whatever. That's cool. I'm also on Instagram, sort of sporadically. I just mostly just share stuff to my stories that I find that's dinosaur related. That's awesome. If you haven't watched The Dinosaurs on Netflix, oh my God, that's it. Like my video and go do that. But Kleenex, because you will cry. I cried so much. Hysterical crying the last episode. And you know, quick, we're going on a journey. Buckle up, okay? This is the kind of thing I want to leave in my videos. This is the kind of thing I would edit. Editing Courtney, please don't edit this out. I'm noticing a lot of like dino content creators who were like, oh no, it's not accurate. Like, oh, Tanystropheus, oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, Tanystropheus aside, if you've ever played Path of Titans, Tanystropheus is kind of an a-hole anyways, so it's fine. First of all, Tanystropheus was giving like the vibe of the dinosaurs that I grew up with as a kid. Hey, so sorry to interrupt. I know that Tanystropheus is not a dinosaur. I'm rewatching this back, just sitting here in my office immediately after filming, and I realize it sounds like I'm saying that Tanystropheus is a dinosaur. I'm not. I know that Tanystropheus is not a dinosaur. Okay, you can just continue on. Thank you. Sorry. Like when dinosaurs, okay, so Jurassic Park came out in like 92. I would have been like, well, like 5 years old or some shit. And the thing is the kinds of dinosaurs I was still seeing in books or like in, you know, like kids' TV shows or whatever were very much that kind of reptilian vibe. They still had that essence. I felt this overwhelming sense of nostalgia. It was like they did it on purpose to kind of like hook you in somehow. I don't know how to explain it. And yes, when Morgan Freeman says, in a way that has never been done before, It's true. It's true. Because you know what this film did that I don't think, even Walking with Dinosaurs, the original, I don't think did this. It brought you into the world. I have never so quickly become so attached in each segment. Like, so some are longer than others. But like you had moments with these individual species, and many species that have not been shown on the screen before, and some of course that have, because what are you gonna have a movie without, like, there wasn't, okay, no spoilers, the Triceratops, my favorite dinosaur, only had screen time of like, I'll let it go. It's fine. It was the Spinosaurus makes up for it, my man. Okay? But like really and truly, it hooked me in a way that I have not. It was like getting shot back in time to when I was 12 years old, okay? Sitting in my grandmother's friend's armchair in his living room. Okay, we were on like, I don't know, was it winter? Was it summer? Whatever, we were up country, we were hanging out. And he put it on the TV, and I watched. It was like, what was it, 4 days? How many episodes is it? 4 or 5? However many episodes. And I watched it every day for the whole time that it aired, and it was amazing. And my whole life changed. And I swear to Lucifer, yes. Okay, this was the show. This was the show. Lord have mercy. Like, I've already seen it twice. It came out a day ago. Did it come out yesterday? It came out yesterday. Is that right? I've already seen it, all of it, twice. There's something wrong with me. Well, we know what's wrong with me. I say that in jest, but you know where I'm actually getting that from? People give me shit for saying that all the time. I'm actually regurgitating a line from Golden Girls. So stop, like, oh God, oh, you, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm actually doing something autistic. I'm parroting a phrase that I've heard. Right? Okay? So Dorothy says to to Stan, and Stan is like, we'll tell you what's wrong with us if you tell us what's wrong with you. And then she says, oh, well, that won't be very fair because now they know what's wrong with us. Okay? Okay. And on that pleasant note, go watch the Dinosaurs. And tell me that it's not the most amazing thing you've ever seen. I don't want to hype it up. My expectations were on the floor. But when I tell you, I was clutching Bert. Bert's sitting over there. Bert's my Triceratops buddy. The way I was clutching Bert and like power sobbing, like you couldn't breathe sobbing at the end of the 4th episode. I swear to God. So good. Okay, so look. That's what we're getting. That's what we're doing. That's how we're moving forward. I am not putting it back in the box. So anybody who's got a problem with that, see yourself out now. Anybody who is game to explore some autism, some dinosaurs, some life, some adventures, random ass talks on a Tuesday, I don't know. Stick around, subscribe. The more the merrier, basically. Subscribe to get on the bus, losers. We're going shopping. Okay, and that's it, right? I don't know when I'm posting this, but I love you guys. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. Come and hang out with me, and let's play some more dinosaur games, and it's going to be awesome. And I love you, and I look forward to catching you all again in my next video. Bye for now.